Miami.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Indiana. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for Miami, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
So here's Miami's starting group. Jackson is out there with Reed. And there's the bulldozer. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Suggs in a 2-guard. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Lou Dort. Jones is out there with Lee. Then there's Williamson. And it's Sanchez in at the 4 spot. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they'd start a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
Jones against Young. Baseline try. Jones, no luck. And it's Miami's ball. Jackson, a screen on Jones. Young passes to Jackson. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Outside, Dort. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Young outside. And the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Sanchez. Following the basket by Trae Young. And the basket by Sanchez.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Jackson, a screen on Jones. Young dishes to Jackson. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Jones against Young. Miami grabs the miss. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
And so Young nails them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
The bulldozer. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now, here is Young. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. They set the screen. Young with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Pass to Bulldozer. Shot clock at 5. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Sanchez, the pass to Williamson. Here's Sanchez. There's the pass to Williamson. Goes back up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, Zion did a good job of just carving out some space right there, and he's tough to get around or go over.
Jones checked in for Young. That free throw good from Williamson. He'd have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. There's the drive. Jackson passes to Suggs. Over Lee. And it's Suggs missing. Portland trailing here. Williamson outside. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Reed. Jackson down low. Defended by Dort. Can't get it to fall. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Jackson, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Max Strus comes in for Dort. Jerome, he's checked in for Lee. And John Wall subbed in for Jones. Then for the Heat, Garuba, he's checked in for Reed. Klay Thompson comes in for Jackson. And the bodyguards subbed in for Jalen Suggs.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Down low, here's Garuba. Out to Thompson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Wall. Here's Strus. And Garuba pulls it down.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Passes it to Jackson. This one for 3. And Garuba pulls it down. Here's the bodyguard. Can't hit from in close. All with it. Scoreless thus far. Lets the 3 fly.
I like how hard Thompson's working right now on defense. He's just not giving them anything easy.
It's all tied in Portland. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
On the court for the Heat, Trae Young is out there with the bodyguard. Then it's Thompson, and it's Garuba in at the 5.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
Portland with the ball, following the score by Miami. And Wall kicks to Strus. Pass to Jackson. A fadeaway. Count the basket. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
And as Jackson's jumper improves, I think so do his prospects for more minutes. This is a guy that some think can be a perennial all-star.
Now, here is Young. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And so here is Miami. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Young drives in.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Pass to Wall. Back to Williamson. Dishes the Wall. Got a piece of it. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in, and it's the Trailblazers on the break. Strus with it, picked up by Thompson. Here's Williamson. Shoots. Got a hand on it.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And that one's good, the bodyguard. You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. Why do you feel that's the case?
I've just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. On a Monday and a Wednesday, you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden, Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
Here's Young. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. The pass to the bodyguard. Now the dish to Young. Shot clock at 6. Miami needs to get a shot off. Crooks can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Wall. And he overshot that one, missing. The Heat have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's the bodyguard. To the inside. Garuba out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Williamson left side. Jackson setting the pick here for Wall. The Heat with the lead. Here's Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA, Trae Young, can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Sanchez, he's checked in for Williamson. Dort comes in for Max Strus. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Jerome. And Trey Jones subbed in for John Wall. Here's Sanchez. 11 points last game. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. High post Young, working on Jones, and the rejection by Jackson. Young up top, defended by Jones. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for him.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Young. Yep, it counts. Young's got 12 points in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Sanchez, guarded by Jackson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us. The story. You love how they've come in here and taken charge. Hostile crowd, but these guys are blocking out the noise.
Yeah, they came in prepared for this, and the results have been outstanding.
And now let's take a moment to look at the upcoming games on the schedule.
They're staring at...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
We've got Big Smooth. Lee out there with Jones. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Williamson in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
From a physical standpoint, you just can't match up with Williamson's power down low.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the second free throw, good. And Miami shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Suggs. The basket good off the assist from Young. Suggs has got his first points of the night.
And the body control from Suggs, just brushing off tight coverage and keeping the focus on the task at hand.
Now, here's Dort. He has yet to score.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Young taking his time here. Suggs passes to the bulldozer. Fader on the way. Misses off the right iron. Portland trailing here. Loads it up for Williamson. An emphatic LU jam.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Jones against Young. He dishes it to Suggs. Passes it to Jackson. And Jones over to help. Here's the bulldozer. An easy 2 points on the layup. The Bulldozers got 6.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Jones finds Lee. Pass to Sanchez. Puts the move on. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Young after the Trailblazers pick up 2. To the middle, here's Reed. The second chance effort. And Young kicks to Jackson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Suggs in the corner. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Dort a screen on Jackson. Sanchez. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The bulldozer. No good. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Shoots from 14. And again, it's Portland converting.
Dort stepping in just a little bit and gets to the mid-range and shows some confidence there.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Max Strus is checked in for Lee. Heat also with the sub. Thompson's checked in. Young against Jones. Young, good. 16 points for him.
Yeah, we know Young's not the biggest guy, but he's good at maintaining control when he gets contact.
It's Strus on the wing. 1:16 left to play in the third. Here's Sanchez. Rebound by the Heat. Reeves got 4 rebounds in this game. Suggs passes to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Great signs as Clay goes vertical that time.
Trailblazers trail by 4.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. The shot's good. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pulls up on the wing. And they get it back. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And Zion absolutely on fire right now. The D looks helpless.
Pass to Bulldozer. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. For Miami, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And he makes the first. A different look now for Portland. Sharon Jackson. He's checked in for Zion Williamson. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dort. And John Wall subbed in for Jones. There's the lob to Jackson, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
The Heat leading by 4. Now Young. He's got 18. Yes, that goes in. Young's got 20.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Here's Sanchez. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Miami Heat. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. They've got Young. He's out there with the bodyguard, and it's Cooks in at the 5 spot. Young drives in, and the rejection by Jackson. Wall passes to Jerome. Here's Jackson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Heat with the lead. Young dishes to Thompson. Young against Jackson. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by John Wall.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Offensive rebound. Williamson finds Jackson. Jackson a screen on Young. Jerome passes to Strus. Here's Wall. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Wall's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Young against Wall. Young passes to Thompson. Out to the wing. Here's the bodyguard. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Jerome passes to Jackson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Young will bring it up for the Heat. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Thompson a screen on Wall. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Cooks. He'd have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Young outside. Wall with the steal. And Wall with the slam.
In the moment he's got the rock, Wall goes turbo. Gets up court as fast as anyone.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Sanchez, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Dort comes in for Max Strus. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Jerome. And Jones subbed in for John Wall. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this. Can they get it done? We'll see, guys."
All right, David, thanks.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Suggs with the ball. He's against Lee. And there's Suggs on the assist from Young.
And no question, Suggs has proven that he is a big shot maker already for the moment.
And Williamson throws it down.
Big-time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
1:46 left in the game. Suggs with the ball. Working on Lee. The pass to Reed. Good ball movement here by Miami. Young against Jones. And Young, here we go. And it goes down 2 points. Young's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Here's Sanchez. And the layup's good off the glass. Sanchez has got 10 points in just the second half.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
It's good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And it's Sanchez missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Young kicks to Reed. Passes to the Bulldogs to take the lead. Buries it from outside.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. .40 seconds left in the fourth. Dort passes to Lee. Here's Sanchez. Guarded by Jackson. Tries from 10. And it's Sanchez missing. And he commits the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Williamson, count it!
Wow, you want to lead a franchise? This is how you do it. Zion coming through.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Suggs, a competitive guy, and if he fouls him in big moments, he takes it personally.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
To the line, Williamson on the follow.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the still very early in the regular season. But Grant, what's the most important thing coaches are working on at this stage?
You know, at this point, it's all about really just getting your rotation set, finding which guys work best together. You know, you have to figure out how to maximize the talent you have.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Trae Young out there with Suggs. Then there's Grant Williams. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's the bulldozer in at the 3 slot. Pass the ball. Here's Smooth. Vassell with it. Picked up by Reid. Stolen by Young. From behind the arc. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Young.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Here's Smooth. Vassell with it, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Smooth. Second chance effort. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Now here's Young. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And he banks in the layup.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Here's Leonard. It's a 3-point game. Leonard on the wing. George outside. Pass the ball. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smooth. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Ball against Young. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Reid. Here's Suggs. Fires the three. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A. More methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by San Antonio. And Williams punches it home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And Ball will bring it up here for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Leonard on the wing. And it's Miami with a rebound. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year. The bulldozer passes to Williams. Shoots over Vassell. The bank shot, no good.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Leonard. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
1:43 left in the opening quarter. Young, the pass to Williams, and he gets that one.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
So both teams changing it up here. The free throw drops for Williams. And there's 1:38 left in the first. Here's Reyes. Shoots over Thompson. Here's Smooth. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Smooth's got 6.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Now here's Jones. The D's right on him. To the inside. Williams. Out to Thompson. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulders.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Jones. Floats one up. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Reyes. Here's the professor. Williams defending. And it's good for 2. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Now here's Jones. No points yet. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's the bulldozer. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Heat.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to the bodyguard. Out to Thompson. Got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Heat up 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
We've got Chris Boucher, and it's the professor in at the 1. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Miami trailing. Right side, Young. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. The Spurs making a switch here. Nora's checked in. Young looking around. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Cooks. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
George's shot is off. The Heat shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Pass to Reyes. The jump hook. Yep, that one's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Heat with the lead. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for San Antonio. Lonzo Ball comes in for Fontecchio. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, "When I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all 3 levels. But people throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong." Brian?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Thompson. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Leonard on the wing. He's off on the layup. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Heat, coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Now here's Leonard. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Number 1, the Heat.
It's been a great run for them, kind of shooting the basketball. You love when multiple guys get into a groove at the same time.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive Team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Reyes, the pass to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Reed with the rebound. The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Suggs. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
And good work by Suggs staying flexible, not letting the contact get him off balance.
Ball passes to Smooth. Here's Reyes. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the right side. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming to town.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your teams can truly perform.
Here's the bulldozer. His last outing, we saw him score 13.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Here's Suggs, hounded by Ball. Reed, a screen on ball. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's the bulldozer. Here's the bodyguard. Williams, a screen on Vassell. The shot by the bodyguard, no good. Ball outside. Fires, high post. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat out in front. They lead by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Not to steer us completely off topic, but just out of curiosity, either of you ever think about coaching in the league?
You know, I don't know if I'd be good at it because I get so invested in these games, man. I might lose my cool at a bad call and, like, just go crazy.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
The effort we've seen from the bench so far, it really helps to keep this kind of depth. Guys who can come in on the offensive end and they don't miss a beat.
Makes things a little easier on the starters, but in the second half, they're going to have to bring it as well.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. San Antonio trailing here. Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Suggs. Grant Williams out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Trae Young. And it's the bulldozer in at the 3. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Suggs. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Suggs has gotten his third basket of the night.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
George with it. Here's Smooth. Second shot opportunity. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Ball against Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Ball. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Knocked away. Now here's Leonard. The 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Reed, a screen on Vassell. It's Suggs with a drive. The kick out to Williams. From the arc. San Antonio with a rebound. Now George. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's the bulldozer. Paul George pulls down the board. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 2-point game. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Here's Suggs. He's guarded by Vassell. Reed, a screen on Ball. Young, the pass to Reed. Ball with a steal. For the tie. And Vassell, the bucket on the assist by Ball. And this game is tied up now. And the Heat call time here. The Heat making a switch here. Okay, a moment to check out the league leaders in steals. Kawhi Leonard third.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Here's the bulldozer. Leonard defending. Here's the bulldozer. The shot comes out. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Ball against Young. Here's Smooth. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Smooth's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Reed, a screen on Leonard. The bulldozer passes to Reed. Here's the bodyguard. George defending. Here's the bulldozer. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Ball outside. Vassell outside. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Leonard left side. Tries again. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And what a move by Leonard. Baiting the defender to get them where he wants them.
First one falls for him. And Leonard drops them both. Miami's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Rebound San Antonio. George has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, sweet move. Leonard gets there for the fast break finish.
And you can't afford to lose sight of Leonard in these situations. He's just so dangerous and assertive in transition.
And the Heat with some changes. Garuba's checked in for Reed. Klay Thompson comes in for Suggs. And it's Jones in for Trae Young. There's a screen from Garuba. Here he goes. And he gets it to go. The bodyguard's got his second bucket on the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
It's stolen. Pass to Garuba. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
See, it's Klay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Here's Reyes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good. Caruso, he's checked in for San Antonio. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Miami, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to the bulldozer. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Here's the professor. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Spurs out in front, leading by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sport. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
We got to get to defending them, and we got to get it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. We've got Ball, and it's Leonard in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And here's Young. Inside, Thompson. Ball with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Fontecchio, defended by Thompson. Leonard for 3. Leonard beyond the line.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
To the left wing. Here's the bodyguard. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's the professor. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Cooks is checked in for Miami. Suggs comes in for Man. Shot by Leonard, no good. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And there's the screen. Pass to Cooks. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 6 to shoot. Williams a screen on George. Here's the bulldozer. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Leonard. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Reed a screen on Ball. Young the pass to Reed. Deflected. George with it. Now here's Ball. Leonard looking over the floor. Spurs need to get one up here. That three's off the mark. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Here's Young. Fearless Trae Young.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
There's Ball with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. It's Suggs with a drive. Count it. And it's now only a 1-point San Antonio lead.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Here's Leonard. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Young to take the lead. It's deflected.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
Young from long range connects from downtown. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Ball against Young. Williams a screen on Ball. Young the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Here's Leonard. Here's Smooth. There's 48 seconds left in the game. 19-footer. It's rebounded by George. Down low. Count it! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Young against Leonard. Here's Williams. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Leonard against Williams. Now Leonard. From downtown, he's off from three. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here's Young. Devin Vassell out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Smooth in its center, filling out the middle. The bulldozer gets the bucket.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
San Antonio trailing here. Ball passes to George. Leonard outside, right at the free throw line. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside, Williams. Here's Suggs, hounded by Ball. Williams a screen on Ball. It's Suggs with a drive. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his third foul so far. Here's the bulldozer. Reed a screen on George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The bulldozer passes to Reed. Here's Williams.
You combine instincts and awareness, Leonard is arguably the best defender in the NBA.
Reed can't hit.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
The offensive rebound. Here's Leonard, and it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Well, overtime basketball, about a minute and a half played. 5 on the clock. And another shot. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
Young with it. Trey quick on the take. Williams misses. George finds Ball. There's a screen. Pass to Leonard. Fade away. Again, the miss by Leonard.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Suggs. Reed a screen on Vassell. Suggs the pass to Williams. There's Young with the three and connects from downtown.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 32 seconds left in the OT period. Here's Ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by Suggs. And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
And it's San Antonio's ball. Smooth pass to George. Leonard for 3. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when the time is short because he can handle the pressure. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And San Antonio has possession. Ball no good. And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now here's Ball. Leonard for 3. Laces one from 3.
And we know the expression never changes. The temperature never rises. Leonard just seems unaffected by defensive pressure.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And he definitely wants to improve from here. Suggs knows the big moment well.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Lugana me pasa un poco.